Hey guys, how's it going? Junkzilla here. Today was a much better day in terms of quality of the items that we found. Stick around for the videos of the sales that I recorded and the comps at the end of the video. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, how's it going? So we start off here at this first sale. We walk on up. This is a really cool sale. They have a lot of unique items here, a lot of handmade items as well. Their dad liked to carve things, so we're going to find a bow here in a minute. My dad sees a lot of these tools over there, like Dremel tools, saws, and whatnot. They want a little too much for them. My dad asks about the price, and they end up wanting about 20 bucks a piece per item. That's a little too steep for us to make a good profit margin on that. I start to look at these rings. I don't really know why I do. I don't know anything about rings except how to distinguish if they're silver or not. But so I walk past these cameras. I notice the cameras. I originally don't think much of them because they're on the smaller side. But of course that doesn't really matter. I end up looking these cameras up, and the Canon Shot P350A, I think it's called, ends up being worth like 50 bucks. And the other one is worth a good bit as well, but the lens is broken off, and for parts, they're not worth very much. So I fidget with it a little bit, make sure that it turns on and stuff. Ask her how much she wants. She says 5. While I'm listening to her, she actually goes down to 3. And I tell her I'll take it for 3. And then hand her a $5 bill and ask for change. So great profit margin there. It looks like they sell for about 30 to 40 bucks. Got it for 3 bucks. Would have bought the other one if the lens wasn't intact and it would turn on. But great find there. We walk on over a little bit. I see these cool little clown figures. Had I found a brand on them, I probably would have looked them up and probably would have ended up picking them up. They probably would have sold pretty well, but couldn't find a brand on them. I like to play it on the cautious side. I like to make sure I can find everything, especially since this is just a part-time thing for myself. My dad is more willing to take chances on things like that if he thinks they're cool, because he has more of a disposable income for it. But so I like to make very educated decisions on everything that I buy. We also see this guitar here. My dad notices the guitar and the hand-carved bow. Very cool items there. He ends up picking both of them up. Bow, I think, for a couple bucks, and the guitar also for a couple bucks. Very cool find there. All right, so just going to let the rest of the sale play out here. I already went over all the items that we pick up here for you guys, but there's a lot of other cool, unique items that we didn't pick up just because we weren't sure on them, or, the profit margin wasn't high enough for us to pick them up. But I did want to give you guys a little insight on how long my dad has been doing this. Started about 13 years ago, picked up a kayak at a yard sale for himself. He ended up not being able to fit in it very well, so ended up selling it for $250. He had bought it for $30. And then it occurred to him, my family was having money troubles at this time. It occurred to him that he could maybe help keep the family afloat doing a little resale business on the side. So ever since then, he's been doing it. He puts in lots of hard hours every single week, pretty much works nonstop. Although I know he does love doing this. So, you know what they say, get a job you like, you'll never work a day in your life. So my dad has been doing this for a very long time. He is very knowledgeable on the subject. He does like to take some chances here and there, whereas myself, I like to be very educated in my decisions. But just wanted to go over a quick story on how, this started to be. I'm sure you guys saw that dog in the background. He caught my attention quite a few times. The lady actually told me that she was scared of the dog. And if you want to rewind, you can see it's a tiny little pit bull. Cutest little thing. I could hear him breathing the whole time we were there. But I thought that was a funny little anecdote. We'll jump into the next sale here. Right on to the next sale here. We are walking up here. My dad sees this vinyl tile cutter. Asks the guy how much he wants for it. Guy says $150. My dad, as he always does, responds, "Dollars?" The guy, of course, says yes, and my dad ends up talking him down to 100, gets it for 100 bucks. Looks like it'll sell for around 275. I noticed this Pizza Planet alien popcorn holder with Christmas pajamas on. combining two things that are very great in the resale business: Christmas decorations and Disney stuff. Ask her how much she wants for it. She says $1. It looks like it'll resell for around 20. I look it up in between this, and so I take that. I also noticed this pool cue. I don't know too much about pool cues. I was looking for a brand on it, and if I found one, I was going to do some research on it real quick. Couldn't find one, so I just let it be. And then I start walking in here, and I notice this Bosch speaker and stereo. So I start checking this out, do a little bit of research on it. It looks like they resell for around 90 to 100 bucks. The one that this guy has is a little beat up because it definitely looks like it was used on the job. So I do a little research, try to figure out what I can pay. The guy's asking 30, and that's what I pay him for it. I figure I can ask about 75, 80 bucks for it and make a pretty good profit margin right there off of it. I do test it out. It does work very well. And so me and my dad finish up here. We end up getting the tile cutter, the speaker, and the Pizza Planet alien popcorn bucket. My dad ends up paying the guy here for everything since I was recording in my other hand. Hopefully he does not watch this far into the video because I'm just now remembering that I never paid him back. So, cross your fingers, guys. Don't worry, I'm going to pay him back either way. But let's see if he notices. Let's see if Dad watches this far into the video. So overall, we did pretty good at this sale. We've actually been to this sale a couple weeks in a row. This guy buys out storage units. So, good sale overall here. Hey guys, how's it going? Junkzilla here. Today was a busier day than the past few weekends. I wouldn't say busier, but we definitely bought some more quality items than the past few weekends. Yard sales are definitely picking back up here, which I'm excited for. Hopefully we'll be able to give you guys a lot of home runs. Got one today that I'll be excited to show you. So let's jump into the comps. All right, so starting off here, we have this Alien Plaid PJ Christmas popcorn bucket. Looks like this will retail for around 20 bucks. Picked up this liquid blue Alice in Wonderland shirt at Goodwill for 3 bucks. It looks like it retails for around 20. This was a really cool find. We got this what's the brand? Sorry. Thomas Piccone Classic Choo Choo Train Christmas decoration. This was a very cool find. Dad picked this up for a couple bucks. Canon PowerShot A530 camera in working condition. That was a great find. Got that for 3 bucks. And then my dad also found a handmade bow at one of the sales. Isn't strung up, but really cool find there. All right, and then we also got this D-cut laminate tile cutter. Dad picked this up for 100 bucks. Looks like it'll sell for around 275. Got this Core and Main 2018 cookie jar for breast cancer awareness. This was a gift from a vendor, so I could not find any comps on this, but ones similar to this that just have a different style look like they go for around 30 bucks. And then we have this frameless body and neck of a guitar. The neck itself looked like it would sell for around 25 bucks. I haven't looked up the body yet. If I can find a comp, I'll show it here on screen, but that was a really cool find. Got it for $1. And then we got this Bosch Powerbox radio and speaker here. This was a good find. Picked it up for 25 bucks. It looks like it'll sell for around 90. And then we got the home run of the day. Dad found this Polaris four-wheeler at a yard sale. It's in pretty rough condition. He picked it up for 100 bucks though. Already listed it for 400 and already has quite a few offers. It's not in running condition. That's why he's only selling it for 400 for parts. But this was a fantastic find. I actually walked right past this because I thought they were just using it to set clothes on. But turns out they were selling it. And so Dad jumped at the opportunity, as he always does. If it's in line of sight, he will ask if they're selling it. And this time it worked out for him. But yeah, great find here. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you want to see anything different. If we missed anything in the sales, let me know what you're thinking of the videos. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.